You're listening to the audio production of The Single Woman, Life, Love, and a Dash of Sass by Mandy Hale. Published by Thomas Nelson and read by Mandy Hale.
If I have a better half, it is my family. This book is dedicated to my mom and dad, Terry and Alan Hale, and my sister and brother-in-law, Cher and Kevin King, my support system, my cheerleaders, my best friends. To my precious grandmother Nanny, whose love of writing was ingrained in my spirit long before I was even old enough to read, and whose fervent prayers have guided the direction of my life. To my nieces, Emma and Olivia, two sassy single women in training, so smart and funny and unique. I feel certain this will not be the last time you see their names in print. And to single girls everywhere who are audacious enough to choose happy, with or without the ever after, this book is for you. Forward. I started the single woman movement in January 2010, not as a New Year's resolution, but as a revolution. I had just come out of an exponentially bad relationship of almost 2 years, one of those relationships that you completely lose yourself and your identity in. And finding your new place in the world after it's all over feels much like learning to acclimate to living on another planet. I was 30 years old, I was beginning my life again, and after alienating most of my friends while I was in the relationship, because I didn't want to see the truth mirrored back at me about just how bad the relationship was, I was in desperate need of inspiration, of a mentor, of a BFF. I was ready to spread my wings, fly solo, and really celebrate my singleness, and I was looking for other female voices out there representing the positive, inspirational, joyful side of single life. Unfortunately, those voices were nowhere to be found. The bookstores offered hundreds of books celebrating love and marriage and parenthood and dating, books instructing you on how to date a man, land a man, and keep a man, books detailing how to get anyone to fall in love with you, get married in less than a year, or even survive your single life, but not a word about celebrating your single life. I checked my TV screen. Nope, definitely not there. There were shows about battling dozens of other women for the affections of one man who, by the way, wasn't even that great. Shows about dating in the dark, marrying a millionaire, and even winning the heart of a celebrity. But absolutely not one show celebrated the journey of the single woman. I checked the church.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?